Good morning, my friends. I'm going to have to use my phone. I have made 3 videos on my webcam, and then they disappear. I have no idea where they are. They're gone. I've searched everything. It is so infuriating. Anyway, guys, have y'all been watching the Nancy, what's her name? I can't remember her last name. Guthrie? Have y'all been watching that? I've been watching it. See, I hurt my shoulder and my collarbone lifting, so I had to stay in bed, which I'm not used to doing. It's really hard not to use your arm when you're supposed to be resting, but I had to stay in bed, so I started watching that case. That case is crazy. Do any of you have a theory on what's going on? I mean, you've got an 84-year-old woman in her own home resting with a pacemaker, can't walk more than a few feet, has to use a cane, and she just disappears out of thin air, middle of the night. No video, no anything. She has a son-in-law that is sketchy, that I've heard has a gambling debt and was desperate for his life to pay off this gambling debt. Is it true? I don't know. Some of you sleuths out there will probably know. But it's just, she's got Savannah, of course, the son, and Annie. Annie is shady as all get out. She gives me this creeper vibe. I don't know what's going on. I may be totally wrong, but her and that husband were the last ones to see Nancy alive. They've changed their story 3 times. He was a person of interest. Now he's not. The sheriff doesn't seem to know what's going on. He is totally out of it. First, the husband dropped her off, watched her go in the house. Then it was the husband and the wife that took her home. Then it was the husband and the wife and the kids because they had just eaten dinner and played games. Something is totally fishy. And all of a sudden, the son-in-law, he can't be found. He's not with the family. He's not making the videos. He's not talking. Shady as you know what, guys. It is just shady. And then the sheriffs have waited. It's a week. There was supposed to be a ransom, but then now the kidnappers don't want a ransom. They're not contacting them, which is also shady as everything. They waited till yesterday to start checking the drains by the house. A week later, and I keep yelling in the chats with JLR. You got to watch JLR Investigates. He is so cute, and he gets out there. He's a sweet little guy. He's boots on the ground. And Brian, of course. Oh, Brian is wonderful, not to mention cute as everything. But there is a vacant house for sale next door to Nancy, which all the houses are spaced far apart because they're all on like an acre or 2 of land. And they haven't checked that house. I keep asking people to check the house. It's vacant. God forbid something's wrong. They're going to want to get rid of you know what as soon as possible. And there is a vacant house right next to it. And this would have been in the middle of the night. And it is black as pitch out there. I mean, they showed on the videos. Once the cars are gone, the lights are gone. There's no street lights, anything. It is dark. You can hear the coyotes hollering and yelling and howling at the moon. You can get, no way you catch me dead there. No, thank you. I mean, I've been in dark areas, but never seen anything like that before in my life. It was like you couldn't even see a car right in front of you. It was dark. It had to be someone that knew her. This is way off in the boonies in Arizona. I mean, way out. It's got cacti everywhere with thorns this big on them. Big boulders, all kind of insects, all kind of poisonous stuff all around this area. You couldn't make your way through that, especially in the middle of the night. I don't even know if you could do it in the daytime. And they knew that she had a camera, but it wasn't recording. They knew her well enough to know that she did not have ring cam service. They knew where all her cameras were. They knew how to get in and out without being detected. Well, I don't even know if someone had camera footage, if it would even show up, guys, because it's so dark there, you can't even see. You might be able to see a light going by. This is the craziest case I have ever seen. Cash Patel will be there. Let's hope he says something. I know it was pre-planned, pre-scheduled, and yeah, I'm wearing my hat. I was so sick, hurt my arm, went to bed, lost my brush, which I'm going to find. I mean, it hurt. I hurt my shoulder. Pastor Dave would understand this. Hurt my shoulder, my collarbone. I think I pulled something. I'm trying to let it rest. Take the chia seed, lots of protein, and hope that it gets better. It's really hard when you're an active person. You forget and you go try to pick stuff up. But anyway, if you've got some idea, Miss Angie, what is it? Hobby Lobby. I can't remember the name of her channel. If I find it, I'll put it down. But she is into true crime. I know she's watching this case. I don't know anybody's not watching this case. It's ridiculous. I mean, a poor old lady can't even be safe in her own home. 84-year-old with a pacemaker. And if it turns out to be her own family and her own blood, I hope they give them the chair. I mean, that is evil to pay off a debt. I've heard rumors, which is just rumors, we don't know, that Annie teaches witchcraft and is into witchcraft. Unverified. And that the husband has a very bad gambling debt. I know he has this, some kind of group and singing group, and they are always talking about murder and singing about murder. But then there is also, I believe it's a cousin. Not sure. I think it's a cousin. That the whole time they were growing up, it said he was obsessed with kidnapping, and he would lay out plans and they would all play. It just something very, very odd about this entire case. I hope it comes to an end. I hope she's still alive. What's your theory, guys? Leave it in the comments. This is driving me nuts. I don't know. There's some shady dealings going on behind the scenes. Somebody made somebody mad. Okay. I love you guys anyway. Leave your little theory at the bottom. I would love to see what you think. Let's put our heads together and figure this thing out. Love you guys. Have a great day.